Hi there. Good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You all tried to avoid me.
Now we can talk about the public.
Yeah, you did everything to avoid me.
Did you set this all on?
I ain't trying to.
Yeah, I set it up. I mean, I set up our class.
Oh, it's so boring. Look up tomorrow, man. Real, bro.
And you can like see their.
Hey, bro, you know, the new 13 come out.
Right. Like I got you.
This is the zoo.
I'm gonna go Phil.
CRN numbers first. That's why I didn't ask her to add me on all three of your classes. And then you sent the correction. I didn't.
Number was wrong.
Yo, we did all this in New York, son. Yo, South and Mass slow, yo.
For this class right now,
Yo.
so I can see their own class. That's the one that they added.
It's 8th grade? Yo, son, we did all this in New York when we was in like 5th grade, yo. For real.
It's there. Once you give them the course,
Yeah. So that's why I just said, well, this will be the one that we do right now.
I go in, I always go in, son.
I was in a hurry to.
Yeah, sure is a lot.
Okay.
That's good.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah.
You're racist. Lisa. Hey. What's going on?
I'm sorry,
I know you're a businessman. You made the money.
All right, good morning, my little math geniuses. How are you? Let me get you to close your laptops, please, and thank you, Janae, Steve, Solomon, Ashley, thank you. Solomon, let me know. Anthony, can I get you to close your laptop, please? What was that, Ashley? Oh. All right, this morning we're going to start with the warm-up. We're going to go through it really, really quick.
That's good.
You married? That's not.
Hey, Miss Green, you on Facebook?
Ashley, we're not going to start this morning, okay?
So no problem.
Okay, who wants to do number one? We're going to go through this really, really, really fast. Let's start with Ashley.
16.
How did you get 16?
Because the base 4 and you multiply it 2 times.
Right. 4 times 4 gives you 16. Who wants to do number 1B? Solomon?
10 times 10.
Gives you,
100.
right.
100. 100.
Why do you use the dots instead of x's?
We can use the x's. The dots are just another form of multiplication, but if you're comfortable with the x's, we can use the x's.
Bro, we learned that already, man.
Okay, 2A,
Why
Monique.
she used it?
7.
7, how did you get 7?
I know you can use it.
Because
David.
7 squared is 49, and the opposite of squared is square root.
Awesome. Did everybody hear Monique? 7 times 7 is 49, and the,
Opposite of squared is square root.
right. So
I'm
using what?
still trying to figure out number 1B. This side has 2 0, 2 1. This side has only 1. What's the reason behind it?
Say it one more time.
Number 1B.
Everybody be quiet. Let's refer back to the rules. Please respect your classmates. Thank you. Solomon, what were you saying?
10 times 10 have 2 zeros on the right side and 1 1. But on the left side, that's 2 zeros and the 2 ones. What happened to the other one?
What happened to
I'm not-
the 2 fours?
Multiply.
We multiply, we have 10 tens, right?
Yeah.
So-
But one number is missing.
Right. Okay, we'll talk about that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
What time will I know it?
Mhm.
What time will, yeah. Has anybody know how to
Okay,
do it?
Solomon, we'll talk about that after class, okay?
That's not
Okay.
fair. That's not fair.
I'll come to you in a second, okay? Let me get through this warm-up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, who wants to take 2B? Kalechi?
Or not too big.
9. How did you get 9?
I took the square root of 81.
And does anybody else want to expand on that? Ashley?
Man, what it is, what she did, I'm gonna tell her what she did. What she did was she took 81, she had broke it down to 9 times 9.
Right.
Which is 9 squared, and the opposite of the square root is the opposite of the square is the square root. So the answer 9.
Right. Kalechi, did you understand? 9 times 9 gives you 81. You weren't wrong, but we want to be
She
able to
was.
explain it. No, she
I
wasn't.
got 9. That's right.
She
She
wrong,
didn't know
bruh.
the square root table.
I can get 9 too.
All right, everyone, let's pay attention. Let's be respectful of the rules, please. Steve?
It can also be like -7 or -9.
No, you learned earlier in the week. Remember, right now we're just going to focus on the positive numbers, but you're totally correct. But right now we're just going to do positives.
Okay.
Okay? Who wants to take number 3? Steve.
Number 3 is
Let's take it step by step. What is 3 squared?
9
9 plus
36.
plus
36.
25.
25. And what does they give you?
34. I mean,
Thirty.
yeah, that's
34.
34.
And number 4.
14.
Quickly. Let me hear from Janae. Let's take it step by step. The square root of 100 is? Come on, guys. This is something you should know. No. Ashley?
And 10 plus 4.
The square root of 100 is 10, plus the square root of 16 is
4.
4.
4.
How did it get it? How did it get it?
Everyone see?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Okay, today we'll be talking about the
Oh, okay.
Pythagorean theorem. Right. Pythagorean theorem. You ask, what is the Pythagorean theorem? We have a right triangle here and here. Who can tell me what makes a right triangle? Besides Ashley. Aries, what makes a right
I don't
triangle?
know.
You have a 90
Ashley.
degree angle opposite of your hypotenuse.
Okay,
Wrong.
a little advanced.
Wrong.
That's good. That's good. Monique, what else can you tell me about
A right triangle. I mean, a right angle.
a right angle, and what does a right angle equal?
90
Itself.
degrees.
90 degrees, Ashley.
It equals itself too. And you.
So, everyone see the right angles?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The right triangle is when the triangle makes it right. Then you say to the right triangle.
No, the right triangle has a 90-degree angle. That's what we need to know
Yours
to
is
use the Pythagorean theorem, Ashley.
Yours is the wrong triangle.
Everyone see? Everyone see?
Yes.
Okay.
A squared.
Right. Exactly, David. What did you say? Say it again.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Did everyone hear Ashley? I mean, David, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That, my friends, are the Pythagorean theorem. So, we can use the two sides of the triangle, side A in the blue, side B and side B. That's your A squared plus your B squared. Side C is your longest side. Your longest side is the opposite side of the right angle. Everybody see that?
Oh yeah.
See? So now we have this equation.
Can you use
X squared plus Y squared equals Y squared.
You can, but we're gonna use A squared plus B squared equals C squared, okay? Okay.
Does it matter what we do? Can we do like C squared minus B squared equals A squared?
We can, but right now, we're just gonna focus on the C squared equals A squared plus B squared.
Do it matter? Can we like switch A and B? Like, do it matter what side we
Good
use?
question. No, it doesn't matter. We can switch. We can change them just as long as we know that the C squared is the longest side opposite of the right angle. Good question. Okay, let's apply what we
Because
know.
you're adding, actually. That's what you can do. Because you're adding. So you know.
Say we have a right triangle. Everybody have paper? Paper is note-taking time.
I don't take those.
We all take notes.
That's easy, man.
We have our right triangle, correct?
No.
Yes.
You gotta measure the angle.
Right. And our right triangle always has a what degree angle?
90 degrees.
Perfect.
You gotta measure it.
So we have A, let's say A equals 3, and B equals 5, 4. We want to use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out what is our long side. What is our side opposite of the 90-degree angle? Who can remind me of the equation that we just learned? Kalachi.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Awesome.
I was right.
So what do I do next? Solomon?
When you add the two legs, you get the hypotenuse.
The two sides. The hypotenuse is the leg. Okay? So now we have the 3 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared. Ashley, do you have something you'd like to add to the lesson?
Oh, nothing. I was just, Kalichi did make a good point. Like, she did say that was a really long third.
Yeah, right now I'm just gonna try to get the concept and then we'll draw the scale, okay? Thank you. So 3 squared is, we just did this in our warm up. 3 squared is
9.
9. 4 squared is
18.
no, that's 4 times 4. Okay. 16
4 plus 4 plus
equals our C squared. Oh,
Yeah.
ran out of space.
Yeah.
We are not saying it.
Sorry. So we have 9 plus 16 equals C squared. What's 9 plus 16, Ashley? Ashley,
It's like 20.
25.
25. Monique told us that the opposite, to get rid of the square, what do we do?
Take square root.
Take the square root. Square root of 25 is?
5.
5.
So now, the length of the other side is 5. So now, let's take what we know. These 8th graders had a hard time trying to figure out how to do the Pythagorean theorem. So, okay, take out your paper. I want you to write down what you hear and try to relate it to what we already know. No. These are 8th graders. Profanity is a
Encourage your child each day to the Pythagorean theorem. Enjoy their rhyme.
In a right triangle, this is always true. Square the shorter legs, add, it's all you do. And what do they equal?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
what's right
opposite.
Oh man. You know, I know some good white rappers. If you could put on
Eminem. Eminem is good. We have a Big Fat Joe. That one is good also.
Solomon.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, right.
From the Bronx.
All right, we're back. Excuse me.
So A times
They
itself,
don't look like
A squared and B times itself, B squared and C times itself, C squared, A squared is B squared equals C squared.
A long time ago, yo, in ancient Greece, a man named Pythagoras, he added a piece of little bit of history we still use today, the Pythagorean theorem, and this is what we say, what he found out. A pattern he saw in a right triangle, right, two squares formed on the shorter sides, these set together is what he decides.
They equal the square, the longer leg line named hypotenuse, and works every time. So, for example, we will tell you what now. 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared now.
How many squares? Sum of 3. 9 what we get, we'll solve for 16. 4 times itself, 16 what we get. The sum of the square, 25, that's what we get.
In a right triangle, this is always true. Name hard squared, add, it's always do. And what do they equal? We'll tell you now. The long side squared, hypotenuse, well.
So A times itself, A squared and B times itself, B squared and C times itself, C squared, A squared is B squared equals C squared.
What if I know the longest side length and the shorter leg? I'll use my math strength with a hypotenuse, subtract leg square. Square root the difference if you dare.
Another example, we'll give you some. Longest leg 10 and the shorter 1. 100 minus 36 we get. Right of 36 and 6 will bet.
So A times itself, A squared and B times itself, B squared and C times itself, C squared, A squared is B squared equals C squared.
In a right triangle, this is always true. Square the shorter legs, add, it's all you do. And what do they equal? We'll tell you now. The longest side squared, hypotenuse, wow.
So A times itself, A squared and B times itself, B squared and C times itself, C squared, A squared is B squared equals C squared.
A times itself,
A squared and B times itself, B squared and C times itself, C squared, A squared is B squared equals C squared. Go! We out!
Okay, you can tell me what they heard.
I heard no swag.
Related to the lesson.
Oh.
I heard the.
Wait, one by one. Okay, Steve first. What did you hear?
I heard the formula for the Pythagorean theorem.
Okay, which is?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Okay, Monique, what did you hear?
Pythagorean is from Italy.
You're not listening to Monique. Monique has the floor. Okay.
Yeah, Pythagorean is from Italy.
Okay.
I hear from Greece. He said from Greece.
Greece.
He said from Greece.
Okay, we'll replay it again, okay? Yes, sir?
A times self, A squared and B times self, B squared and C times self, C squared. C squared.
Thank you, yes, sir. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Janae?
This is always true for the right triangle.
Good. Anybody else? David?
Just what they said.
What they said?
Say it, David. A times self.
But I couldn't tell if they were at the end of that. I couldn't hear if they were actually adding them or multiplying them.
Yeah, they said A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that part very well.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? Solomon?
Yeah, it's true, they are not good rappers.
Well, that's beside the point. I bet when they have their test, they're going to pass their test. They're using it to help them learn the Pythagorean theorem. That's the point behind it. You don't want to be a perfect rapper.
I don't like
you want to
rappers.
know it to help you learn.
I don't like rappers that got no swag, son.
Exactly. That's what I'm coming up on. Anybody else want to tell me what they heard?
No swag.
Square the shorter side legs with the longer leg.
Good.
Longer third leg.
Okay, so now, using what we know, I want you to get in about 3 or 4 groups.
3 or 4? Is that possible? Wow, he's so late. He's so late.
I'm trying to hold it in.
All right, guys. Now we have what the Pythagorean theorem is. Let's look at how we use it every day.
Nobody use that every day.
We do.
No, we don't.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
How you know?
Okay.
You can't prove me wrong.
It's an issue.
Look, I don't drive
You
straight
four works
lines.
Ashley.
I don't drive straight
Ashley.
lines. I don't drive through trees. See? Yeah. See? I know what you're gonna
Okay.
do. Yeah.
You 2 work together. You 4 work together. You work together. Got about 5 minutes.
What? The baseball diamond. This is 3 bases or home plate. All of these.
It will help to draw out what they're asking.
Square. So the second base from home base. We're finding that.
Right.
I didn't write triangles yet.
3 directions from skirmish. You want to draw one.
So, okay, all 3 bases are home plate. Now, all 4 right angles. Oh, wow. That's very possible.
Well, right now, we're going to
all these distances, each base to home plate is 9.
Well, I think we're going to be trying to find another one. I'm going to say, I think this is what you meant. Let's try to keep going.
They all form right angles.
Okay, so let's just call them right angles. That's true. So the bases are right angles. Perfect.
Well, I was saying, like, I know the hypotenuse is the longest side, right? And also, can I also, like, this is
Yeah, I'm going to show you that one.
Okay, so yeah, so we're trying to find this one. So yeah,
Each base is 9 feet apart.
right. So each base is 9 feet apart. Each base is 9 feet apart. So anyway, so it's going to be what? Squared equals 9 squared plus 9 squared. So C is what? Yeah, what's that?
Good job.
Something like 400.
It's 16,200.
What's
Oh, you got square root.
Yeah. Can't do that. It's like 120.
400.
No, it's not.
Everybody almost wrapping up?
It's like 125 or something like that. 400 square would be 160,000.
It's about 127.
We got it. Right, 127.
That's a pretty nice size third leg we got there. What's that? About 127.2.
So just to get a rough idea. So this is close to
That's like incredible.
All right.
be a little more.
You can consider it. That's pretty good.
I know.
Excuse me.
I have a question. Okay, I'll be right back.
No, it's going to be more than
Because I think she should have drawn. It's not everybody's going to see it. Because he's greater than.
We had to apply
It's a good example, but if you just drew it, it's supposed to be like a noun right here, and like,
yeah, and not have written this part. So this is the
probably just like some of these girls,
but they might go with the second and third bases. Oh, you see what I did there? See what I did there? Like, well, this is between the bases can't be 90 feet.
Okay, everybody bring your attention back to the board, please.
Just go. I lined it the wrong way.
I need a beat.
Did you see him hopping around in the class? You see him hopping around? You see that?
Who did that?
He's like a bunny rabbit.
He's just jumping around in the class.
Yeah, we're not gonna pick on him. He hurt himself.
It was
So,
disabled.
Actually, he's pretending.
Did you
He's
take
hopping around.
EXC
He's
4020?
He's having fun.
We're happy.
Jumping around.
Did you take
I
EXC
saw him
4020?
coming in here. I saw him bumping there.
Solomon,
It's pitiful.
you're not observing our rules, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay, Solomon.
I like your TV.
Pat on the back.
Got that CRT. Got that 2 inch
Okay,
over
Monique
rating.
has, excuse me, Monique has, we want to buy an entertainment center, but it will only hold up to a 27-inch TV. We know that the length of our TV is 15 inches and the height of our TV is 12 inches. Use the Pythagorean theorem to determine if our TV will be able to fit in the entertainment center.
They go off the diagonal space, right? Diagonal. That's what she said. So we got 27-inch space.
It will only hold up to a 27-inch TV.
Well, there needs to be another dimension.
Okay, hold on one second.
It holds a linear area.
They said it holds
It
up
just says
to a
it holds up to a
27-inch
27-inch
TV.
Oh, it's TV.
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading the board. It said 27-inch space. I didn't know what that
She
meant.
meant TV.
Oh.
Okay.
What's the meaning of BET?
No, I was genuinely confused.
What's the meaning of that BET?
It's just a channel.
Oh.
It's not. Okay.
It's betting.
Thank you. Monique, can you explain this, please?
Okay, so we drew our TV out, and we knew that the TV is 12 inches long and it's 15 feet high. And my uncle once told me that they measure the measurement of the TV by the diagonal. So that makes a triangle right here.
90 degrees.
Right? Yeah, right here.
That's standing straight up.
And so, so we said, well, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So we plug everything in. We got 369 equals c squared, and then we need to find out what c is. So we have a squared. So we did the opposite, which is the square root, and we got 19.21 equals c, and we want to fit in a 27. So the answer is yes.
Yes. Everybody understand?
How tall is the antenna?
That's too much space.
Yeah, ooh.
How tall is the antenna?
That's a good
That's
question.
not, we're just gonna focus on the question at hand. We wanna get this concept together. We wanna get the Pythagorean theorem together, okay? Okay. Now we have the height of a building. The height to a second story window is 25 feet. Ashley, Solomon.
I didn't even do nothing.
Okay, I
You didn't pay attention to who
apologize.
was
Solomon,
talking.
excuse me.
Yeah.
The height to a second story window is 25 feet, and the window cleaner needs to put the ladder 10 feet away from the house to avoid the bushes or the flowers. Use the Pythagorean theorem to determine how long a ladder does the window cleaner need in order to achieve this task. Who put it on the board? Anthony, okay, you wanna come, okay, you wanna come explain it really fast? Okay.
Well, the height of the building is 25 feet, and it needs to be 10 feet away from the building. And the length of the ladder is the hypotenuse of the right triangle.
Okay.
What we just used for that.
So what if the ladder was sliding off at a certain rate?
We're not, once again, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay. Here I have a post-test of what we done for the 4-week period. You guys can take what you have, keep that, hold on to it. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah, for your homework, I want you to write a rap. Just 3 to 5 lines maybe about the Pythagorean theorem. We're going to present it when you come to class. Okay? Thank you.
I got one. Short square plus short square equal long square. That third leg.
Long way.
Short square plus short square equal long square. That third leg. That long leg.
In that order.
Short square?
Short square plus short square equal long square. That third leg.
You're doubling the short square?
No, short square plus short square. Cause the two other ones short. They both short. Square root A, square root B at the same damn time.
Stevie cussing.
Same damn time. Gucci made in Italy. The way I saw the triangle.
Ashley. Are you doing your poster?
We're done.
I just turn this off.
Yeah.
Why did you get the, what was the homework?